everyone, this is Sin and welcome back to my channel. I'll be making a thinking of you card, and these are all the products that I'm using, and it's using a bunch of Pinkfresh Studio products. And this is Avery, Elle, waffle flower, lawn fawn, but I'm going to change that, Pinkfresh and Pinkfresh. Everything will be listed below. I'll be using my Misty, and because it's a cling stamp, I have to take off my black foam. And I'll be using this chevron stamp for my background. I'm going to be using 6 of them and different shades of gray, starting with the darkest gray, going to the lightest gray. For some reason, and I think it's user error, for some reason I got it crooked. So the next time I use this, I'll make sure that I have it all the way out to the sides. But because it was a little crooked like this, I had to use my waffle flower A2 layer die, which you'll see later on in the video. Also, I messed up. I used a different grade than the one I was supposed to. So the second and third chevron is the same color. And the last 3, I'm also using the lightest color, but doing it 2 or 3 times. And then this bouquet, I'm using the second and fourth pink. And again, I'm not going to list it on the screen. I will list everything below. I'm doing the solid flower first, and the second to the lightest. Oh, and this is a reminder. I would love it if you would like, subscribe, and hit the bell, as that is the best way for us small channels to grow. Now I'm using the darkest pink for the little flowers and the details of the flower buds. I think the next time I do this, I'll do the leaves first, as I feel like it's easier to line up. Right now I'm using the image cover sheet to see where it should line up, and it made it a lot easier for me to line up the leaves. But again, next time I would do it opposite. Do the leaves first and then the flowers last. It would be a lot easier. I'll be stamping this in the green color a few times because this is the first time I'm using the stamp set. I forgot to condition it, so it kept beading up. So I think I stamped it 3 or 4 times. And this is a Nina Classic Crest Solar White 80 pound. And again, I'm doing it one more time. And again. And then the next one is, I'm using a lighter green, but it turned out a little darker than I wanted because I did it more than once. So it was still okay. You just can't see the, it just obliterates the shape underneath. Okay, so now I'm using the lawn fawn stitched rectangle, but because you'll see that it's not all the way to the edge, there's a white strip. I decided to use a different, I decided to use the A2 waffle flower. Now I'm doing Thinking of You on vellum using Versamark and my Brutus Monroe alabaster white and embossing powder, and using my dual speed heat gun Wagner, which I love. Okay, now you can see I had to redo it because on the left it didn't go all the way, and I didn't like the white edge. So it's a little smaller than the A2 size, but it turned out perfect. Now I'll be using my Tim Holtz guillotine trimmer to cut the vellum strip, and I'll wrap it around the back. First, I have to glue the flower down. Everything is, there's no dimension to this. I'll be using this as a sympathy card, so I wanted it super simple. No embellishment, just a thinking of you card. This is a 110 Classic Nina Classic Crest Solar White in 110 pounds. And it'll be a side folding card. So I scored it at 4 1/4. Now I'm attaching the front the panel to the front, and it has a nice white border. And I'm using the Lawn Fawn River Rock and the Waffle Flower. Thoughts and prayers are with you. Oh, sending thoughts and prayers. And that's the card. I hope you enjoyed it. This quick and simple. And I will play with it some more. Here's a couple more videos you might like. And please click to subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting.